Hi, my name is Rachel Kirby, and I'm a PhD candidate in American and New England Studies at Boston University. This summer I had an internship through the jointly sponsored program offered by the BU Center for the Humanities and the Office of the Associate Provost for Graduate Affairs. I have always seen myself working in public settings outside of the typical university professor positions, but I've never imagined that would involve working with a professional sports team. This summer, though, I've been in Fenway Park working as the intern for Gordon Eads, the team historian for the Boston Red Sox. And I was initially a little unsure as to how my background and sort of research and writing and interpretation, how I could bring that to a setting that I wasn't familiar with, as I'm not a baseball historian, nor do I focus on New England even. But it very quickly became clear why the Red Sox had a team historian and why it really is important for them to honor their history and to tell about their past in a responsible way. With a team as sort of historic as the Red Sox and a park as iconic as Fenway, it really makes sense why this is a valued part of Boston's history and its fabric as a community. Rather than having one specific task for the summer, I got to help with a variety of the types of projects and assignments that Gordon takes on in the course of a few months. At the beginning of the summer, he moderated a panel for the Massachusetts Historical Society about the 100th anniversary of the sale of Babe Ruth, and I helped with some background research to come up with questions for that panel. And that was a useful sort of transition assignment, as it was a task and an event that fits within sort of my framework of understanding of public history, and it wasn't too far out of my wheelhouse to think about that type of setting. I also did background research for some articles Gordon wrote and some broadcast segments he's done on like the 1999 All-Star Game and Pumpsie Green, who first integrated the Red Sox, helping tell those stories to a broader audience. I got to write a few blog posts for Gordon's Medium account, one of which was a really sort of unexpected post that I did on intersections I'd found between the Red Sox and my dissertation research on Florida citrus, which was a neat opportunity to feel like I had found some stories and some quirky facts that the Red Sox didn't know about, that Gordon wouldn't have really, or the Red Sox wouldn't have known to look for, and that I didn't really know to look for either, but just stumbled upon, and Gordon gave me the leeway to pursue that, and it was a neat opportunity and a useful chance to feel like it made sense for me to be here this summer. I also worked some with Sarah Coffin, who was the team curator, helping her inventory some archival materials and rehouse the team's baseball card collection, it's always useful to see how different archival systems work, since so many of us PhD students in the humanities spend a great deal of time in archives. And I got to work with the preparation for a pregame ceremony that honored a former player, someone who was on the 1967 Impossible Dream team. And that was a chance that got me out of the office, got me out from behind a computer, and was a great way to talk to the family of this player and to see how this history, Red Sox history, isn't in the distant past, but is really a part of the Boston community, and it is an important part of sort of this sense of community around the team, and that honoring it is honoring the present as well. So overall, this summer really increased my connection to Boston as a city and to the Boston community in a way that I haven't felt in the classrooms as much, or in a different way from what I've felt in the classrooms. It expanded my thoughts of what sorts of organizations have a historian or have humanities roles. I got to practice writing for different audiences, as I've said, and it was a fun way to spend a summer in Fenway Park. Thanks.